Hola amores, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna bring you just kind of like a get ready with me, chit chat, talk about what is going on in my life right now, and yeah. Also, I'm gonna be trying some new products from Alamar Cosmetics over here. I also have another one from Benefit that I'm gonna be showing you in the video. And as you can see, we are in a different setup that I usually film in. Pretty much we're gonna have this setup from now on. I'm gonna have to be doing some improvements here and there as much as I can. But the other setup was when I was in the island of Antigua. I was there with my husband, but now with all this craziness of the virus, we came to the US and it looks like we're gonna be here permanently from now on. We are right now quarantining with my parents. I also want to mention that I had some videos pre-filmed before I came to the US. I had about like 4 or 5 videos pre-filmed. So if you've been seeing the same setup that I had in Antigua, that's because I had some videos pre-filmed. So yeah, if you want to hang out a little bit with me, try some new products and chit chat a little, please keep on watching and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for supporting me. All you have to do to subscribe is hit the red button below and hit the bell if you want to get notified every time I upload a video. Let's get on with the video now, shall we? I got some new things here that I am dying to try. But we're gonna start with the face and I'm gonna apply my MAC Mineralize Timecheck Lotion. This is gonna be my primer. It also works to fill in a little bit of the pores. It's really hydrating. I enjoy this one very much and I'm working on finishing it up. It looks like it has a lot, but it really doesn't. That's because it's been moving in my makeup bag, but it really doesn't have as much as it looks it has. It feels really good. I do need the hydration right now because every time I travel back and forth, my face gets a little bit too dry. My face, no, my whole body gets dry, especially because the weather here in Vegas is pretty dry. The next thing I'm gonna do is try to conceal my imperfections, and I'm gonna start using this Pro Conceal from LA Girl. It's a peach corrector and I'm gonna apply it under my eyes because I do have a little bit of ojeras. I'm also applying it on my top lip because I do have a stain there from the sun. I mentioned it in another video, but pretty much I got this stain about 2 summers ago when I went to Cuba. I wasn't using SPF, big mistake. And I'm just gonna add a little bit on this section right here, which is where I have most of my redness from the acne. A little bit on my nose. Picking up my Morphe sponge, I'm just gonna bounce it a little bit, not too much because I don't want that corrector to disappear. But I'm just gonna blend that into the skin a little bit. This sponge is damp, which means that I run it under water. I like to run it under cold water because that helps my pores too. To conceal even more, I'm gonna grab my Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer and I'm gonna apply it same places under my eyes. This one is amazing for this kind of stuff. It really dries extremely fast and once it sets, doesn't go anywhere whatsoever. So it is awesome for this kind of stuff. But to use on top of foundation, it might be a little bit too dry to the point that if it dries a little bit too much, it's kind of hard to blend, so be aware of that. So I'm gonna apply it wherever I need to conceal a little bit more, and I am going to blend it once again with my sponge. I have a lot of imperfections at the moment because I guess a little bit of stress, even though I'm not stressed with this situation. I guess my husband and I were in the island. If you didn't know, we were traveling abroad, and all of a sudden we decided we needed to leave when we saw the situation with the pandemic. So it was kind of like a pretty quick trip, which demands a lot from us, especially because we had to prepare everything in the apartment we were at. So pretty much we had only one day to pack absolutely everything in our apartment, the apartment we had over there, and just pack our bags and leave. So it was pretty crazy, but I am absolutely glad that we did that, because otherwise we would have been stuck in the island with all this craziness going on, and I'm not sure how that will have worked out. So I am glad that we did that. As you can see, I'm being a little bit rough because the concealer already dried out, so it's a little bit hard to move. But it's okay, it works perfectly this way because it's not gonna move. Granted, it will not move all day. Moving on, I'm gonna be applying foundation. I'm mixing the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and the L'Oreal Infalllible Fresh Wear. This one is too dark for me, this one is too light for me, so I'm mixing them together. I absolutely love these two foundations, so I'm kind of curious as to how they're gonna look together, but so far they're looking just beautiful. I'm noticing that my lighting is changing just a little bit. I apologize about that, but that's because I'm relying mostly on natural light, and every time there is a cloud or something like that, the light is gonna change. These are the best conditions that I found to film right now, so excuse my lighting, and let me know if you like the lighting or not. Maybe I need to tweak it a little bit. The funny thing is that at least I have air conditioner in these conditions. When I was filming in Antigua, I did not have air conditioner when I was filming. It's a give and take situation, my friends, to be able to film. Grabbing the Too Faced concealer once again, I'm gonna highlight under my eyes and the center of my face. I'm already blending some concealer on my eyelid just to prep my eyes for eyeshadow. I'm gonna give a quick set to my face with my Alamar Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. I only have 3 words for this powder. Best powder ever. I'm gonna give a light set as I told you because I really wanna try one powder that I got right here on my hand that I've been using for mirror, but it is new. I've never tried this. I'm gonna show it to you in 1 second. Okay, ahora sí. I've been dying to try my Alamar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. I got this when I was in Antigua when they first launched, maybe like a month ago or something like that, and I hadn't been able to use it because obviously this got here and I was there. You get my point. But I got it in the Fair Light shade and I've been dying to try this. So I'm gonna grab my sponge and I'm gonna pick up the Rise and Grind, the lightest shade, and set, well not set, but I'm gonna brighten under my eyes and see how we go. I know I already applied another powder, but I do need my face very set. Well, I do like it to be very set. I need to try this powder on its own, but what I've noticed is that it added a glow. Can you see the difference between this side and this side? It definitely added a glow, kind of like a natural glow. I want to use it on its own and see how it looks. I also want to use it with a brush to be able to determine if I like it or not, but so far I do like the glow because it makes your under eyes look natural. But I would like to try more before I can say if I completely like it or not. Can't determine if I like that right now or not. I'm kind of applying the leftover on the center of my face, but if you like your under eyes or whatever, if you like your face to look matte, you probably won't go for this one, but it adds kind of like a natural effect to the skin. It's kind of hard to explain, but it looks very believable. It doesn't look powdery whatsoever. It's what I'm trying to say. Moving on to bronzer, I'm gonna start with the shade Pale Wear, the center one, to see how it looks on me, and then we're gonna try the other one as well. I do have their blushes. It's not what I'm gonna be using today, but I do like their brushes very much. The formula, it's very nice, it looks very natural, and I think I can see these definitely adding some dimension to my face. It is very natural on my skin, so if you are any darker, you probably won't be able to use this color, but I like it. Sometimes I like a little bit of dimension without being too obvious. If you can hear any noises or any voices, guys, we're quarantining with my family, so it's like my mom, my dad, my husband and I in the same house, so they're currently in the kitchen. That's all we've been doing. Kitchen, room, working in the house, filming for me, so it's not that there is anything else to do in quarantine. I'm gonna add a little bit to the sides of my nose, and this color is so natural on me. I like it. I like the formula of this one. Definitely, it looks so natural on the skin. I don't know if you can see that my skin looks kind of like glowy, but in a natural way. Taking Café con Leche now, which is the darkest one, I'm gonna be applying it to my cheeks. Yeah, I like this. The undertones on this palette for my skin tone, it is so good, seriously. I'm not sure about the setting powder or the brightener. I'm not completely sure. I think I'm using it wrong. Maybe I wanna try using it in a different way, but it didn't blow me away. But the bronzers, oh. The bronzers I like. I would definitely like to try their brushes, the Alamar brushes. I don't have a single one because I haven't tried them out, and I'm looking through the window that my uncle just got here. So it's about to get a little bit more noisy. Bear with me, please.
¡Mami! Dile que mi tío llegó. Mi tío está ahí. Yo estoy filmando. No?
Alright guys, moving on to blush, I'm gonna be trying this palette that I got new. This one is the Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad. It is not new by any means, it is new to me. But I really enjoyed their blush bar, this one right here. So I kind of wanted to give this one a try because it was on sale. And I've been dying to try the cookie highlighter right there. So I'm gonna be applying the cookie highlighter, and as a blush I'm gonna be applying Colorista. This one is familiar to me because it's in the other palette, the Gold Rush blush. I lost the word for 1 second. That one is familiar to me, and the Hola bronzer too is in the other palette, but these three are new to me. So I'm gonna be trying the Coralista and the cookie highlighter. I really like Benefit blushes. They are very subtle. I do enjoy their formula very much. It's hard to overdo them. So let's see if I have the same experience with this palette. I'm gonna be smiling and applying it parallel to where I applied the bronzer. Yeah, you can definitely see that they are subtle. They're not like over the top by any means. But you can see a little bit of the difference side by side. I also like to take a little bit right here and down here in my chin and a little bit on my nose, just to make everything even. I've been enjoying to set my face first and then put the highlighter on top, but as I understand, this highlighter is no joke, next level. So So I'm gonna apply highlighter before setting my face because it might be intense. I definitely swatched it and it was intense, or it was very sheeny. It was beautiful, in other words. Whoa. It is definitely blinding. Wow. Yep, I do not regret trying this one. I know I'm highlighting a little bit of that imperfection right there, but I don't care. I'm just trying to play with makeup, enjoy my time, try new things, and stay calm and trust God during this quarantine. So, might as well enjoy what I'm doing. But you guys, if you don't like blinding highlighters, this one is not for you. This one is blinding, my friend. Whoa. I might have overdone it just a tiny bit. But one thing I can tell you, it does not emphasize texture whatsoever. The formula of this one is to die for. I can totally see that it looks wet. Alright, I'm gonna be doing something simple to my eyes. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do to go on to the next product that I actually do have new. But I'm gonna use the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe palette volume 2. I thought it was fitting since I'm trying some Alamar products today. I'm gonna be applying only 2 shades. I want this look to be simple because again, I wanna go to the next product which is new and I wanna try it. So I'm gonna be adding Damas and Tumbao to my eyes. Alright guys, I jumped off camera and I kind of did a few details because it was getting a little loud with my family here. What can I say? We're Cuban. I am not your typical Cuban, I am not very loud, but I can speak for them. So, off camera, I just quickly set my brows with my Anastasia clear brow gel. It's completely rubbed off all the markings. I've had this for a long time. Also, I put ColourPop gel liner, creme gel liner in the shade Honey Dude on my waterline, and I apply mascara. I use the Benefit the Real mascara. I am almost done with this mascara, which is why I continue to use it. And let me say that I am not mad at my base right now. I do not know how to feel yet about the brightener shade on the Alamar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. I'm not sure yet. I need to try this one a little bit more because I usually like a matte situation under my eyes because I do struggle with texture. I don't notice that it's emphasizing any texture, so that's a plus. I can't notice anything out of the ordinary with my texture and my pores. I can't notice none of that, but I'm not sure. I would need to try this more. But the bronzers I love. The bronzers I really enjoy. I enjoy their tone, the formula on these bronzers. Yes. The last thing we need to complete the look is just lips, and I have 2 shades from the Alamar Cosmetics glosses. I have Dulce and I have Mami Spice Latte. These are the 2 that were calling my name. They all looked amazing on the website, but I didn't pick them all up because I don't like to buy more makeup than I actually need. Granted that I already have a decent collection, I definitely do have more makeup than I already need, but I like to be conscious with my purchases. I don't like to buy it all. Definitely I would love to have them all to review them for you, but when it comes to buying for myself, I just buy strictly either what I need or what is really calling my name. I do not like to buy products to then just toss them or like have to give them away, because it is a waste of money. I'm gonna be using the Alamar Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Sugar and Spice to line my lips. Excuse me while I line my lips, it's kind of hard to talk like that. Alright, now I'm ready for the lip glosses, and I'm gonna go for Mommy Spice Latte today because I know Dulce. I already know I'm gonna like this shade. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I know it's gorgeous. I don't even need to try it, even though I'm dying to, but I'm very curious about this shade. I'm curious about, like, I kind of want to see how it looks on me. So I'm gonna be using the Mommy Spice Latte shade, and supposedly this smells like spice latte. I can definitely feel the pumpkin spice latte smell. Ooh, I wanna eat it. Let's get to try this shade, and the first thing I can notice is that the applicator has two sides. One of them has kind of like a spongy, it's kind of like a spongy area, or like a spongy surface, the one that we typically see in this type of applicators, and the other one is kind of like silicone-y flat. I'm pretty sure it's because they apply differently. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm trying the silicone side because it's the one that I'm not familiar with, and it definitely deposits a lot of products. By the way, this shade is gorgeous. Let me apply first and then let me show you the applicator. The spongy side of the applicator, it kind of diffuses more the product. It applies a little bit less product, but the more silicone side, it applies a lot of product, but not too much. As far as formula goes, you guys, this looks gorgeous on the lips. It's sticky, but not too sticky. It looks very shiny, very glossy. Nothing bad to say so far. Let me see if I can show you the applicator. This is the kind of like the silicone side, and then the other side is more like a little sponge, a little bit more of what we are used to seeing. It's pretty interesting, this applicator, and it definitely applies just enough product. So far, love. And the packaging, can we even deal with the packaging? This is gorgeous. Can you see that? I kind of like this clear part because you can see what shade it is, and this color, you guys, wow, I love it. And this concludes the look, guys. Please let me know down below what you think of it, and if you want to see me do any looks or any specific looks, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching my video. And now I have to go cook because I am the designated cook for the quarantine. I will see you in my next video. Bye!